Hello guys, and welcome to today's video. And today we're going to be discussing, has no SBMM saved Black Ops 7? Yes, because of course if you guys have been living under a rock, Black Ops 7 has had its SBMM reduced with these playlists, the open mosh pit playlist, open search and destroy playlist that was removed and so has come back today again. But we'll talk about that more because I want to talk about my thoughts and feelings about Black Ops 7. I want to talk about this no SBMM and how this has had a big effect on not only my personal view of it and everyone else's personal view of Black Ops 7 now, but just in general what it has done to this game and kind of showcases the big issues that have been caused through skill-based matchmaking since its addition, or heavy addition, since MW 2019. So let's get into it, let's talk about it. Black Ops 7 has had its beta. This is my first video kind of discussing it. And I also want to point out as well and say, like, this gameplay in the background very much epitomizes what can happen when you remove and get rid of skill-based matchmaking, or just reduce it to the levels that they have reduced it to now. But stick around for about 1 minute before the end of this gameplay where something truly incredible happens that I haven't done for years. And I mean years. Something that I used to do back in Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2 with tomahawks. And all I'm going to say is just watch out for it. It's quite cool. It's quite fun. And you guys will get to see. Now, yeah, I'm playing around with my settings in this video. It's because I'm still trying to work out the best settings absolutely to use in this game. But I've been having a blast. It's been fun. It's been just an enjoyable experience, which I didn't expect. And it's maybe because I went into Black Ops 7 with not really high hopes. And I think a lot of people did as well. I didn't expect much from this game. And overall, it's an enjoyable game. I like the maps, I like the gunplay, I like the time to kill. It could be a little bit slow, but I do think it's okay. I wouldn't hate it if they stuck with it for launch. I like how every weapon seems to have its own sort of usefulness to it. I don't think there's anything, like, there's some weapons that are overpowered, definitely. Like, there are some that need nerfing, but I think overall the weapons are quite decent. The kill streaks are really fun. They're actually powerful. I hate that some people are calling some of them overpowered. For instance, the sniper that you can shoot through the wall. Yes, you can shoot through the wall and stuff, but, you know, if you're letting them get that type of kill streak, then, you know what I mean? Like, it's not that crazy. I don't think it's that overpowered, but it is a fun kill streak, and that's what I like. There's fun kill streaks in the game, right? The maps are good. The maps are so, like, there's not a single map in this game. Now, I don't really remember the names of them, to be honest. They're not classics, but they are maps that, okay, I'll play it. I'm not going to back out because of this map. I'm not going to back out because we're playing this map, or I don't want to play this map. No, I play these maps because I enjoy these maps. None of these maps feel like a daunting task, or look awful, or look visually unappealing. They just look like classic Call of Duty maps, and I like them. They're really nice. Let's talk about the movement, though, as well. Movement is new to this game. We've got the, obviously, jumping off the wall. Initially, I thought this was going to be one of those, like, how would I put it? It felt like a half-made jetpack initially, right? And I was sort of like, okay, what's the point? Like, I'm not really digging it. And I've noticed myself starting to use it a little bit more. There are some really cool plays you can do with it. I think it does add a little bit something. There's finally a bit of movement that isn't something like the sliding, you know, hip fire mechanic or whatever it's called, or being able to tack stance and stuff like that. This feels like a mechanic that's actually different and adds a little bit of a different element to this game. And I like it. And it's not the jetpack era, which, you know, people were scared of. People didn't want to do jetpacks and that. Just a little jump and boost off the wall. It's quite nice. It's not over the top. You know, there's a bit of a skill gap to it. You're going to need to be good to make use of it and have the best possible time with this ability. And it's going to get better over time, right? People are going to get better and better and work out how to use this ability more effectively. I myself have found myself getting absolute world star because of it. I've also found myself world starring people because of it as well. I really do enjoy it. I really do like it. But if I have to give you my overall thoughts and opinion on Black Ops 7, initially, right, my video was going to be all about how I like this game, but the first couple of days playing the beta, so when it first launched, I was like, okay, this game's great, I like it, I do enjoy it, but that SBMM is really ruining the bane of my existence. And I mean, I was getting into lobbies with bad connections, I was getting bad hit detection lobbies, which I don't know if it's caused by skill-based matchmaking, but I personally have noticed, like, less of that issue happening ever since they changed that, and I'll talk about that more in a second, but the SBMM was quite thick at the start, right? I was playing people who were absolutely absurd. I felt like I was playing the same lobby over and over again, and I thought, well, here we go. This game's got great gameplay, it's got great maps, it's got great movement, it's got loads of great things going for it, but the connections suck. It takes me ages to find a game, and I just wasn't enjoying it for that factor. You know, it was making me leave the game like 2 hours after playing, because I just feel like I'd be stuck in a repetitive loop of, well, the game's decided, I'm not going to enjoy this game. That's pretty much what it felt, and I thought, here we go again. Here's another year of fixed skill-based matchmaking. But they have been listening to feedback. And it's not just a, well, we're going to talk about that we can't change skill-based matchmaking and this and that. They actually brought out the open playlist. So they initially brought this out 3 days ago. So I thought I'd wait to make this video. I was going to make this video kind of a couple of days after the launch, but I thought, okay, this open mosh pit playlist, I'll put it on the screen. It said here, breaking news, Activision will be releasing an open mosh pit playlist in Black Ops 7 beta later today, where skill consideration is drastically reduced when matchmaking. And they did it. They added it, not only for actual just an open mosh pit, but they did open search and destroy, which again, they did have. So they had it initially, took it out, and have then put it back. And I'll also flash that up on the screen now, because it said here, Treyarch says they have removed the open search and destroy from Black Ops 7 beta and replaced it with SBMM search and destroy to get solid testing data and feedback on matchmaking, which I'll talk about more in a second, because that worries me, because this game is now on a 50-50 knife edge of it being a good and successful Call of Duty. Now, yes, I have seen about how many people are actually playing the beta compared to Battlefield 6, and I get that. I just don't think this game's ever going to reach the heights that Battlefield 6 is going to be. I'm going to be honest. I think the damage has been done initially with, you know, the previews and what people had seen and kind of the hype that was gained from Battlefield. Now, I think the damage has already been done. But Black Ops 7 can save itself. And so far, with this open mosh pit playlist, from the complete 180 in difference it has done is unreal. The lobbies feel random. There's high-end skilled players, there's low-end skilled players. I feel like I'm facing a mixture of people every lobby. The pings are fine. Every single lobby is perfectly fine. I don't feel like I'm having a connection issue. I feel like I'm finding lobbies that are genuinely as close to me as possible. The search times are so drastically shortened, which also kind of annoyed me. I'm not going to lie, because for years they've said, even with the skill-based matchmaking, that ping was king and it doesn't affect your matchmaking times and that. But clearly, with the open mosh pit playlist, this showcased that it does. SBMM has had a massive effect on people's pings, on how quickly people find lobbies, and it's a night and day difference. And I've tested this with console-only lobbies, with having PC lobbies, so PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and I've tested it with just Xbox versus Xbox. There is no difference. It does not affect the matchmaking now, like, at all. I can play against console versus console, console versus PC console, or just Xbox versus Xbox. It's a night and day difference, and the lobbies feel refreshing. Like, when I'm getting my ass handed to me, because it does happen, right? Even with the next to no skill-based matchmaking or the reduced skill-based matchmaking, I'm still facing players better than me. It's not like it's a guaranteed, oh, bot lobby, here you go, you're going to get drop a nuke. I haven't dropped a nuke yet in this beta, and I'm okay with that. You know, I'm not asking to stomp every lobby. I don't think the people who wanted the you know, reduced skill-based matchmaking or no skill-based matchmaking are asking to, well, I want to be able to drop nukes every single lobby and go 100. No, that's not what we're asking for. We just want a fun, fair experience that doesn't feel like when you've reached that certain point of playing that you're now going to face a 6-man and then you're going to face 6 players all with like 2 KD pluses, or 3 people who are teaming together and have got, you know, communicating while still playing solo and just trying to level up a weapon that's like a shotgun or something. I can now feel like I can play the game and enjoy what's going to come next. Like, I don't know what's going to come in the next lobby, you know? I don't know if I'm going to get that, oh, I'm facing some really bad players, let's go drop a nuke, or hey, I'm going to face, you know, play against players of my equal skill, or I'm going to face people who are better than me. I don't mind that. It feels different. It feels random. It feels like classic Call of Duty matchmaking, and I love it. It's exactly how it's supposed to be and how it's always supposed to have been. And this gameplay here is kind of showcasing. This is open mosh pit. This is just a showcase of what it can be like. It's just fun. It's just random. You know, I'm not exactly massively dominating the lobby, but obviously you guys are going to see cherry-pick gameplays when I'm posting about Black Ops 7. But I've had some fun games. I've had some good games. I've had some games that I've got it handed to me. And overall, I've enjoyed the experience. Like, I have enjoyed Black Ops 7. I look forward to this game. But I'm worried, because my worry is this is a test. This is a test of SBMM and no SBMM and reduced SBMM. And my worry is that the data they're going to get is going to say, well, 15,000 people played the game less, and people were only playing for 1 hour compared to the 3 hours on average. And they're going to bring out stuff like that. I'm really worried that they're going to take this away from us and almost blue balls us essentially into getting Black Ops 7, because we've now been sold the dream. This is what Black Ops 7 is like with reduced skill-based matchmaking. You get good pings, you get good connections, you get good hit detection, great maps, all this, and it's all fine when there's no skill-based matchmaking. As soon as they put that back in, if they change it back to the original matchmaking, and look, here you go, I threw a tomahawk cross-map, by the way, and this is something that hasn't happened for years. I hit a cross-map tomahawk. Pretty much epitomizes what Call of Duty used to be like for me. It used to be fun. I used to be able to do random things like that. If I did that in a modern game, I wouldn't even have spawned. I wouldn't even have a chance. If I was sitting there throwing tomahawks across the map with the fixed skill-based matchmaking on, I'd have already been spawn killed. I wouldn't have had a chance to throw that tomahawk. But I can do that in a playlist like this because I can have fun and use any weapon I want. And you can see that's where it hit as well. But you guys let me know, what are your thoughts and feelings on Black Ops 7 right now? And what do you think about no skill-based matchmaking or reduced skill-based matchmaking? Do you think it's going to save Black Ops 7? Because I personally think this is the be-all and end-all of the game, regardless of weapons and time to kill and all that. No SBMM or reduced SBMM needs to stay for launch. It cannot be given to us like this and then taken away because it is a night and day different gameplay experience with the reduced SBMM. But you guys let me know down below your thoughts and feelings. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe, notification on. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Goodbye.